Hello Aquarius, welcome to your wealth reading for November 2025, squeezing them in on the last day of the year here. You can do charms and cards to see what your topics of conversation will be with your soul energies and your angels about anything that makes you feel wealthy, abundant, prosperous in life, not just finances, but of course finances, career, etc. does come out. So I will do charms and cards. I timestamp below. You can skip ahead to the messages if you like. Otherwise, we'll hang out together now and get those and any initial impressions I'll start to feel. Okay, Aquarius. Your season's coming up, just around the corner with the new year, new season. I'm not sure why I'm bringing that up in a November reading, but we'll go with it. Maybe that's where you're focused right now. Maybe you're ready for 2026. You're done with 2025, which is energy that's okay to be in. It just means that you're ready for the next challenge, the next stage, the next year. Let's come back. We saw that movement, so I just want to see where they want to go. That on the you can. Something around here. I don't know if you heard that, but my stomach just growled. So maybe you're hungry for something, hungry for something new. So we also have the cupcake here. So we got food, my stomach growling. The sloth on stay put. That's a pretty strong emphasis, I would say. Not only are they saying stay put, they're also putting a charm that's all about just kind of hanging in there. Don't jump ship yet. So whatever situation that relates to for you, they want you to go through the motions, have the experience. There's something in it for you. Right? A lesson, a connection, an opportunity as I'm losing my voice. So this must be a situation that probably is really bothering you right now. Okay. And I'm probably going to have to grab a snack after your reading before I go into the last three signs. I don't want to be stomach growling the whole time. Okay. I'm just going to pull back so we get all the cards on camera. And let's see, where am I going to start with you all? Well, let's start with the bat here that kind of hung on to the fingers a little bit. Took a while for it to drop. Something worth considering with you can. Wealth, pink heart. So maybe something, kind of deep down inside, or maybe your heart keeps influencing your decision here. So emotions, sorry. I'm trying to elaborate and explain why I'm saying heart here. So you might be considering something and then you're allowing yourself to be influenced by your emotions in the moment. The bat is all about changing perspective, and because it's a decision to be considered, this is taking that decision. So the bat is in the middle state here for me. It looks like it's both hanging on and stretching its wings to fly. So you kind of have to make the decision here. You're going to stay, you're going to go. But it feels emotionally driven here right now. The do I stay, do I go? Debate that you're having kind of touches your heart here. Your heart is influencing thoughts. Okay. Well, look at you, right? You're looking back. Do I stay? Do I go? And then look at the influence hanging off your arm here. But this isn't your heart influence. This isn't emotional influence. This is your soul. They're holding the pocket watch here, so the timekeeping, right? The time is right. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit nervous. Maybe this is why it's flip-flopping so much, because you keep looking back at what is comfortable to you, because it's familiar. There's the word I was looking for. It's familiar, right? The gesture, having your gesture is familiar to you. Hanging out with the tango, the dancing, the skeleton, that's new. But you're ready. You're ready for something new. This doesn't mean like leaving a company, or this could just mean time for you to relinquish a task, right? You've delegated it. Time for you to let them succeed or fail or flounder. You need to move on now, right? You need to focus on your career goals, your aspirations, and allow this individual or allow this team to kind of continue on. But don't hold yourself back for them, is essentially what this is saying, right? That's the heart. That's the loyalty. That's the emotion. That's your heart getting in the way of you allowing yourself to go forward. Sometimes we have to do that, right? Sometimes we have to allow others to learn their lessons. We can't always be the hero king here. The king has other duties to attend to. And so do you, Aquarius. So go be king, queen of your world. The jester will be fine. You know, they know the trick. You've taught them 100 times. Just allow them to go off and do that. Okay, so let's see where we're going to next here. Let's do the stay put, since you're kind of wondering, you got a bit of this loyalty, this big heart that you don't want to let others down. And then we have to stay put, hang in there. There's some good fortune with this light green, so maybe a green flag waving for you here. Well, there we go, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, green flag. It's kind of like drum roll, please, right? I like how they're like grabbing their cheeks in like amazement. Like I wasn't expecting this. And now look how the wheel is turning. It's coming up to, so see how the hand is like a stop, pause. You know, don't move ahead yet. And then she's moving the wheel to the heart. So the mending of the heart. Feeling wealthy and abundant in the heart again. So I feel like this is, you're about to see a big change in relationship center. You're going to feel more abundant in your relationship. Maybe your existing partner is about to surprise you. They're going to do a change. They're going to show understanding. You know, maybe this is a scenario that the two of you have been talking about a lot. And so it's changing. They're bringing it forward. So this is it could be a proposal, new house. Then that next milestone, they're ready for it and they're communicating that to you. And you're just like, whoa, I didn't expect this. If you're single, this is someone that you didn't expect coming right to you to say, I'm very interested, right? I want to offer you this. I'm extending my hand to you. And you're quite pleasantly surprised and shocked here. Maybe that's why I was saying like drum roll please with the angel up above. Maybe this is your soulmate energy. This is that next great love, that next great positive relationship that you're going to have. But you're going to feel very wealthy of the heart. So incoming, like really beautiful feeling that I have here. Like I do see, like I know it's split here, but I do see the heart coming together and like a party happening, right? The drummer's gonna set off like the fireworks and the party. So major milestone ahead in terms of feeling more wealthy and abundant and joyful of the heart in your relationships. Let's come down to this cupcake So we have a new source of possible income, a little bit of an indulgence here with this cupcake. So this is a bit of a, a bit of a watch out of like splurging. So if you are starting to receive or will receive an influx of cash, try not to like indulge and spend it on things that are on your like nice to have wish list versus I need it, right? So this is a charm about, yes, I can see more money coming into you, but make sure you're spending it and saving it in the right places. Yeah, look at the the Three of Cups here. See how he's pouring it on his head? So just be wise. Just a little note. We're human, so we all fall into the feeling of, well, I have a little bit more, like I have the $20, I've always wanted it, so I'll grab it now. But then you didn't get ahead, right? You still spent versus save. So just a little careful here on indulgence. This could also be when you are out and socializing, just know your cutoff mark, right? So if you're someone like me that likes to play the slots, I always go with a very specific amount of cash and that's it. If you're going out and socializing, just give yourself a limit and stay within that. Stay within that limit. I'm going to save this heart for last. So we have help is on the way. You've already started something new. There's an ending, there's closure. The new beginning has already begun. It's also a bird. So I feel like maybe you're second guessing this new start, because I feel like it's only a couple steps forward, and maybe suddenly you kind of had a shock of some self-doubt. So they're going to send in some quick support here for you to keep you moving forward, to keep you feeling confident and comfortable. Yeah, look at the ship coming in here. Look at you looking backwards at the ship, the helper. And then you've got your confidence here at your feet, following your heart. Maybe that's what's a bit scary. So you're going to have some supporters at your back. This is friends, family, colleagues, community, neighbors, people who see and recognize this journey you're heading out on. And they are all here for it. They know exactly the positive progress you're making. They know exactly what this new beginning is pointing towards. So they're here to help you. So you're not without support. You might feel it, but universe will make sure that these people pop up. So it could be a message, could be a visit, could be something they say in conversation, feedback, unsolicited feedback you receive. That helps to restart you here. And then we have yes, okay. So we got the answer from an angel, your angels. Yes, you're okay. This charm is like very whimsical, right? It's almost like magic tendrils coming out of your heart. Your heart is just swirling with all hopes and desires and dreams. Very passionate, very joyful. This is abundance, prosperity, wealth, visualized here at work, right? Everything is kind of in its place. I feel like for you, Aquarius, that makes you happy when you feel like, okay, everything's under control. I know exactly how everything's moving forward. I'm very happy. I feel very fortunate. Yeah, look at you singing to everyone, singing to the moon, right? Here's your wishes upon a moon, and then the moon answering, right? It's like you're having a conversation here, like, hello, moon, I'm ready for this now, and then blows it on down to you. So I like this communication that you're having. This means heightened self-awareness. You're very focused on your dreams. You can see a vision, whether it's a few months out, a few years out. You know exactly where you're headed right now, Aquarius. I also like that they're drawing me up to the number 8 here, but I'm not reading it that way. I'm reading it as like this V, sort of this 2 mountains you kind of had to climb. So you went up a mountain, came down to the valley, then another mountain. But then look at the stability. Look at the foundation you put in place. Boom, boom, boom. Pillar, pillar, pillar. Very straight path now. You know, this could have been a fork in the road, and then you're like, okay, now I'm out on my path. So you know where you're headed. Even down here with the swords, this kind of pathway that I'm reading. I'm kind of reading it flat, like this path you're following. It's very clear to you. You know exactly what you're doing, and you and the soul, you and the moon, you and angels, whatever you believe in, you and yourself, right? You're making things happen. The magic. So yes, okay, keep working with us. We're loving this. Way to go. Just watch out with this loyalty. Make sure it's not misplaced loyalty and then misplaced funds. But otherwise, keep moving in the areas, momentum you're moving in, and you're going to get this nice, beautiful heart surprise coming up.